Good morning everyone. In our previous video, we had studied about the physical change and its property. Now today, we will study the chemical changes and its property. So today we are going to study about the chemical changes. Now, what is chemical change? A change in which both physical as well as a chemical property of a substance change. So that change is known as a chemical change. Change in which both physical and chemical properties change. The change in which both the physical and the chemical properties of a substance change, that change are known as a chemical change. Some example of chemical change are baking of cake, cooking of food, germination of seeds, curdling of milk, churning of butter. All these are example of chemical changes. Now I will show you some chemical changes with the help of some demonstration. Now look at here carefully. It is milk. Now see the physical appearance of this milk. Now it is curd. Now look at here carefully. Now see the physical appearance of this curd. Now curdling means the changes of milk into curd. So after changes milk into curd, the physical properties of the milk is completely changed. Now if we taste both milk and curd, so there is difference in the taste of both milk and curd. It means it is a chemical change in which physical as well as the chemical property of the substance change. So curdling of milk is an example of chemical change. Now look at here carefully. It is raw lady finger. After cooking, it will look like these. Now see the difference in the physical appearance of both. Now if we taste this raw lady finger, so and taste this cooked lady finger, so there is difference in the taste of both. So it is also a chemical change in which both physical as well as the chemical properties of a substance is completely changed. Now we will study about some properties of a chemical change. Properties of chemical change. The first property of a chemical change is formation of new substance. When any chemical change take place, so it always lead in the formation of new substance. I will show you here. Now look at this paper. Now I am going to burn this paper. Just wait for a few seconds. Now see, now this paper is completely burned. Now see what happened. Did we get any new product? Yes, it is known as ash. So after burning paper, we get ash from it. Means a chemical change lead in the formation of new substance. Even it is butter. After melting it on a gas at slow flame, we obtain this ghee. Now look, there is a difference in the physical appearance of both, and after burning this we obtain a new product, that is ghee. There is a difference in the use and the taste of both. So it also proved that the chemical change lead to the formation of new substance. Now the next property of chemical change is most of the chemical change are irreversible in nature. Most of the chemical change are irreversible. Now what do you mean by irreversible? Irreversible means we can't get back our original product. Now if we see these examples now, so after burning this paper we get this ash. Now is it possible that I will obtain the original paper from this ash? Is it possible to obtain a raw lady finger from this cooked lady finger? Or is it possible to obtain milk back from this curd? No. Means we can't get back the original substance. Means most of the chemical change are irreversible in nature. Now third is generation of heat and light. Now I will show you these with the help of a small demonstration. Just wait for a minute. I will come by switching off the light. Now see, the light is switched off. Now I will burn this matchstick. So what happened? Is any light appear to you in this dark room? Yes. So means by burning this matchstick, it produce light as well. Is it possible for me to touch this flame with my finger? No. Why? Because it is hot. Because it produce heat. Means in chemical change, generation of a heat and light is also produced. We have seen this with the help of this matchstick. It is chemical change because we can't get back the original matchstick, and it also produces this ash. So it proved that it is a chemical change, and we have also see with the help of demonstration that it produces light because we are able to see some light in this dark room, and it's not possible for me to touch this with my finger. Burn matchstick means it produces heat. Now the next one is change in color. In most of the chemical change, there is a change in color. For example, look at this iron. It is a rusted iron nail. When a fresh iron come in contact with the air and the moisture, so the rust is formed. And is it so there is a change in the color of original and this rusted iron. We will learn the process of rusting and about its later. So in chemical change there is also a change in color. And see this paper also, after burning the paper, color of a paper changes. This ash is grayish black in color. We will also see the change of a color in this ghee also. See the color of this butter and see the color of this ghee. So changing color is also one of the property of a chemical change. Now last but not the least, generation of smell. In chemical change, a characteristic smell is also produced. For example, if you will smell this butter and you smell this ghee, so there is a difference in the smell of both, and when the ghee is produced, a very sweet type of a fragrance come from it. And if we burn matchstick also, so some type of a characteristic fragrances also come. You must have noticed that. So it proved that during the chemical change there is a generation of some type of smell. So in this way, today we had studied about the chemical change and its property. Thank you.